Hey, hi everybody, and welcome back to another week. Video number 14, Sabrina's interview part 2. She continues, energy, very high energy. People say that I have a lot of energy, but yeah, you put me next to her and like I was back before I had the surgery. So yeah, she's got definitely has a lot of energy there. Talking about vacation, how much energy she has, going on a dune buggy ride, cruise ship, water slide, all the stuff that she couldn't do before or didn't want to do before just because of her weight. Guys, if you don't mind, I'm going to just guess right up over here. I don't know, I want to say it's over here, but I'm guessing it's going to be up over here. There's going to be a little tag up here to take you back to the very first video so you can watch all these in series. Go back to that first video and watch them all. There's a lot of good information there. If you don't want to watch the whole video, I do talk before and afterwards. So those are pretty. I try to make those parts interesting for the other viewers. Some of the stuff in between might not be your cup of tea, just because maybe you're not doing the surgery. But you know, if you are doing the surgery, watch the whole videos. There's always some good information in there. All right, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye.
So I'm looking at clothes, and I try not to use a scale to gauge. I look at some of the clothes that I bought, like even through the process, clothes that I brought early on, and even stuff that I brought like in February. I bought this one little jumper, and when I put it on, it was a little tight, and I was like, okay, I can put it on. Let me just breathe in. I take the picture, you know. And I put it on the other day, and it was literally falling off me and baggy and this and that. And I'm like, oh my God, this is insane. I would have never thought that this would be possible. So from doing that, and then we just cruising is our thing. So we were on the ship a couple weeks ago, and we were in the Dominican Republic. We did a hour-long hike up a mountain, steep mountain. Right. That would have been a helicopter waiting on Sabrina halfway through to take me off that mountainside if I'd have tried this a year ago. Right. Okay, I get to the top. I look back. My husband's like. I'm so sorry. I just was like, boom, I'm gone. You know, I was like, I got the energy, I've got the stamina. And that's the weird part. I thought that it would be hard for me to get the stamina to do it. Now it's like, you know what? I realized that the stamina part is there because my body for so many years had to work hard to carry all this weight. Yeah. So now it's not carrying that weight. You still have those muscles. You know, and so now it's like, hey, I can fly twice as fast because I'm not carrying that extra 100 pounds up that hill up with me. So I'm just flying up the stairs, not realizing I done left this poor man back there. I'm like, you all right there? He's like, I'm coming. He's like, are you sure you can do this? Yeah, he's like, apparently so, because you're up there, right? So then the next part of it was we jumped, it was the waterfalls. There was 6 or 7 waterfalls, and then there was like a 30-foot jump, a 20-foot jump, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna do the 20, maybe the 10-foot jump, and I'll slide down the rest of them. No, Sabrina, daredevil, just jumps. I won't do it again. I did do it once. But I realized when I jumped, I hit all the way at the bottom, and I know it was about 20 feet deep in the water, and it came back up. But I was able to do that. I would have never tried to even do that before, right? Yeah. And I had a blast. And then going down the slides, I was always worried if I went down the water slide, I'd get stuck, you know, and something like that. And these are, you know, natural waterfalls and everything. And we did that. And in fact, I had to carry, my husband don't swim, so he had a life jacket on, and I'm literally wading through the water, carrying him from one area to the other because he can't swim, and I'm tugging him, and he was like, wait a minute, so can I stand up? I was like, no. He's like, why? I said, because we're probably in about 15, 20 feet of water. He was like, but you've been holding me for 15 minutes. I was like, yeah. He's like, I can't believe you have the stamina. I'm like, well, I got a life jacket on too, so that helps, you know. But, you know, I said, you know, and everybody's around a lot laughing because, you know, my husband's like 280, 90 pounds. He's 6'3", and he's like, I'm literally holding him in the water, carrying him, which would have never happened because we both would have been needing. Now that would have been an awesome picture. Oh, we have one. Oh, do you? Yes, I definitely have the picture, and everybody around us laughing because I'm singing "Rockabye Baby" to him, right? You know, and they're cracking up because they're like, I was like, babe, don't ever say I have not carried you through life, you know, because I've carried you, okay? Right. So we did that, and then the last part of it was a dune buggy ride through with ATVs through the rivers and the mountain and the town and everything, and that was awesome. I let him drive that time, you know. But it was nice to be able to do that because I could fit securely in the dune buggy without feeling tight. The harness wasn't bad. Just things like that have changed my life to make me even more inspired to stay healthy, stay on the path, right? Yep. Because I remember being, you know, the big girl. You know, I remember being taunted by family and friends, not realizing how you play on kids' psyche and you set the tone for them for their life by saying things like that.
Right.
And then they start to accept that that's okay instead of doing something about it because they've been pushed so down and their confidence is so low that they feel they can't do anything different, right? So I am like a walking, talking commercial to people. I am very transparent. Some people have the surgery and they're very quiet because of personal reasons. They don't want people to know. Me, at first I was like, you know what? This is me. Take it or leave it. Yep. This is me. This is who I am now. And I had a fully transparent post on Facebook. I belong to my sorority Kappa Alpha, our national. So I put something out there so that the ladies would know, hey, if you want to talk to me about this, because there were questions that I had that I was too afraid to ask. Because I didn't want people to know I was considering that option because I didn't want to get the, oh, you want to take the easy way out, you know, the quick way out. No, it ain't easy, and it sure the hell ain't quick. You know, there's consequences to it. There's lifestyle changes for the rest of my life. My eating for the rest of my life has changed, you know. I'm not out, you know, can gob down. I was at the mansion last night and nice salmon steak and everything. I got a meal for 3 days basically because I can't eat it all at one time, but I enjoyed it. You know, I'm able to take those things. I do know there are things that my stomach now cannot do that I could do before. My stomach says immediately with one bite, not today. Right. One bite, little bitty bite of a grilled cheese sandwich will send me into a flux. Little bite of a grilled cheese sandwich will just throw me off. I know I can't do that. But things that I didn't like before, like asparagus, things like that, oh my God.
Okay, so your taste changed.
Yeah, so, my taste changed, you know? So it's those things that make it all like, wow. Even the people around me now are inspired. I get inboxes from people asking me, you know, you're so transparent about it. I've been thinking about it, but I've been scared. Hey, ask me, but then make the right decision for you. Because you have to decide if you're going to be committed enough to follow up and do what you need to do. Going into surgery and coming out of surgery. Doing the one shake milk, you know, protein shake a day, and then switching up to 2, and then that last 2 weeks. Yeah, that's hard because you're looking at everything. I was looking at dog food like I get a chunk, like a little nibble, kibble. You know what? That's the problem that I had. I didn't used to eat a lot. I just didn't eat enough. And because of that, my doc said my metabolism had shut down so bad because it was always storing things. Right. Because I would work 12 hours a day. By the time I ate my first meal, it was 3 in the afternoon. My team would come in to screen, did you eat anything? And I had oatmeal on the desk. I had a granola bar. Hadn't even touched it. I made one bite, and 3 o'clock, I still hadn't eaten a meal for the day. And so my body took it as, oh, you can't burn this fat because we need to store this for energy, you know, later on. Yeah. And so I kept gaining weight because I was not eating enough. And that's where I gained my weight. It wasn't binge eating. It wasn't just, you know, getting upset. It wasn't depression. It wasn't any of that. It's just that that's what my problem was. So now I've had to do things like set timers on my phone. Even now, even though my pouch is little, I still have to remind myself, Sabrina, to be healthy. So your levels, your vitamins, all that stuff is not where it's all out of flux. You still have to put food in. Yeah. Even though if it's a little bit, you still have to put food in.
And you don't, like, people ask me if I get hungry, and I really don't.
No.
Right?
No, that signal, there's a different signal now for me to tell me that I'm hungry than I had before. You know, yeah, exactly. Yep. The lightheaded, or I get a little shaky or something like that, and it's like, or my husband will come and go, so what'd you eat today? It was 4 o'clock, and I'm like, oh, crap. Right. You know, I'm bad at logging. I did use my fitness pal at the beginning. I don't now, but it did help me to understand how much of what was in what. And help me understand how to read the labels and what to consider and things like that. And And that helped me early on. Now it's like second nature. I know what I can have, what I can't have,
Right.
and I don't even try it. Some things look real tempting, like I used to love. I still eat crab legs. I just can't have it with all the little shebang and all the little oils and this and that, because one little sip
That's right. Yep.
will send me into a hissy and ruin a whole perfectly good night.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
So I don't do that to myself. And even though people are tempted, they'll give me a meal and they're giving me a nice glass of wine with it, and I'm like, I can't do both of these at the same time. I'll drink the wine afterwards, I'll have a little bit before, but I can't do, because I need to get in a certain amount of stuff to keep me healthy.
Yeah.
Right? And the people around me respect that. I have to keep reminding my husband sometimes, because he's like, he loves to cook. So he wants to just shove stuff in front of me and give me stuff to drink, because he's like a tall glass of water and everything. And I'm like, oh, that looks so good, but I can't have it at the same time. Right? But he understands now, and now he's even considering, because he saw me go through the process and saw the challenges, but he sees the rewards of it too, right? And that he's confident now. He's changing his habits of eating slower and doing the 20 minutes to eat and choose food and things like that. And I'm here to support him, whatever he does. He doesn't have to. I love him either way.
Right.
This man has lifted my head up and carried my head and pulled my hair back when those things hit my stomach, and it was like, yeah. He's been there for me. So I want to make sure that he's informed and help him through the process. If he wants to do it, so be it. You know, family, friends around me, organizations, people at work. I walked in at work and people didn't know who I was until I started talking, and they were like, wait, Sabrina? Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me. That's me.
Okay, guys, so we're going to end that one right there. Again, you know, she had the same situation where people thinking the surgeries that, you know, when you take the surgery route, that's the easy way. Don't let anyone kid you. Don't let anyone say that to you. Make sure if someone does say that to you, stand up to them. There is nothing easy about this. I said it before, I'll say it again, I'll say it in every video if I have to. There is nothing easy about this. I struggle with it every single day. Yeah, because the temptations are always there. Always. They're, you know, every time, it don't matter. They're just always there. You got to have some kind of support system. Find yourself a distraction, some distraction, any distraction. Keep your mind off of it. Keep yourself busy. That's probably why people think I have a lot of energy, because I always like to keep myself busy. I have my downtime and stuff, but I do like to stay busy. Keep my mind off of all that stuff. So yeah, again, don't let anyone tell you that it's easy. If you're thinking about the surgery, make sure you go back and watch all those videos. Watch them from the beginning. Everyone's story is different. Sabrina's done. I have a couple people that didn't want to do a video, but they sent me their answers for the questions, and I will talk about those coming up. But yeah, everybody is different. Their experiences are different. There's a lot of good information in there. So watch all those videos. Like and subscribe, guys. Doesn't cost you anything. All it does is help me grow my channel. I want to keep doing these videos, and hopefully they're helping. I get some feedback from people. Usually, a lot of these people I see while I'm at work, and they tell me that they enjoyed it. So yeah, like and subscribe, guys. If you're interested in doing a video, let me know. I will be more than happy to come to you, or you can come here. Well, if you're local anyway. I'm not quite, I might be able to do a Zoom meeting. Who knows? But yeah, you guys, I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bye.